Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video of Talk Paris Saint-Germain. Yes, we are back just one day before the epic Champions League clash versus FC Bayern Munich. And today we'll be talking about the press conference from today, including Neymar Jr. and Christophe Galtier. And then after that, we'll talk about our prediction. And then the last thing we will do is we will give you the squad for the home game against Bayern Munich. So you guys will find out in this video if Kylian Mbappe is fit enough to make it and if Messi is also fit enough to make it. So first we're gonna start off with the statement from Neymar Jr. fighting together for the same goal. So the Paris Saint-Germain forward spoke at the press conference ahead of the UEFA Champions League round of 16 first leg against Bayern Munich at the Parc des Princes on Tuesday, 14 February at 9 p.m. So first we're gonna talk about his state of mind. So he says, I feel very good physically and mentally. Some matches are more complicated than others. There are matches in which you can't do everything right. The criticism is fair. I always do my best for the team and I will continue to do so. I have confidence in myself and in the team. I know my abilities and qualities. We have prepared for this game. We know it won't be easy, but we have a very good group to play a great game on Tuesday. So I guess that's like a little hint that Mbappe and Messi might be fit. But anyway, they asked him about the squad and how we have been feeling lately, because guys, I took a break because I just could not take anymore. We just kept putting in bad performances. So now I'm ready. I'm back. Talk Paris Saint-Germain is back. Daily videos. You guys know it already. Anyway, there's a lot of respect between all of us. Sometimes we don't agree, but we always talk to each other to improve what can be improved. Paris Saint-Germain is used to winning every match. When we lose, it creates frustration. Yes, he does. And talking about it is part of the process of growing and improving what is wrong. We have to keep fighting together towards the same goal. Then they ask him about our opponent tomorrow night, which is Bayern Munich. Every match has its history. I love playing these big games against great players, great clubs. It's in these moments that great players shine the most. It won't be an easy match because Bayern Munich have great players. Our biggest goal is the Champions League. We will have to pay attention to the details. The Champions League is like the World Cup. The team that makes the fewest mistakes goes the furthest. We know the difficulties, but we have a lot of quality. We know what we can do. As you guys know, in the 2020 Champions League final, we faced FC Bayern Munich, which they beat us 1-0. We had a chance to win our first Champions League, and we blew it. Anyway, next is he talks about Kylian Mbappe. Ooh, let's go. Kylian is extremely important for the team. When we're all on the pitch, we feel stronger. I guess he's also talking about Messi there. I hope he can play some minutes on Tuesday. So he won't probably start, but he'll play some minutes on Tuesday. He's doing well and feeling good. They are good signs. Good indications. I think he has recovered well. Now they ask him about Marco Verratti, and he says Marco is a great player. We all know his qualities. Everything is easier when he's on the pitch. He is one of the best players I have ever played with. And that wraps up the Neymar part. Now we're gonna move on to Coach Christophe Galtier, and they ask him a few questions. So now we're gonna talk about Christophe Galtier's state of mind he says, when you are the coach of Paris Saint-Germain and you lose 2 games in a row, which I know it was difficult for me too, guys. Like, that's why I haven't been making videos. Like, I just didn't feel like making the videos. But anyway, it's difficult, even more so against rival, even more so on elimination against Olympique Marseille. I am reflecting and acting. I am staying connected with my players, preparing for the match, looking for the best structure so that we can perform well. As far as I am concerned, I put aside all the pressure on me. What people say about me, I respect all that. The important thing is what happens in the changing room and how we prepare for this match. If you're annoyed, you're using up energy for nothing. You have to let the frustration out. That's how I've been managing my players for years. They are totally different players. There are also boys who need to vent their frustrations. They need to let it out. We need to listen to them, but they also need to listen to me. There is disappointment that leads to anger after our two defeats. We talked, I listened, they listened to me, but we need to get that frustration out. Then he talks about Bayern Munich. He said, almost all my players are used to these games. We have a quality opponent, excuse me. In these big games, they know how to raise their level. They're the mains. It's 50-50. If you analyze all the results, you can say that, but it's a Champions League match. My players are used to it. There will be no qualifier after Tuesday's game, so you guys know, round of 16, you lose, you're out. Bayern had a difficult period after the World Cup. Since then, they have been performing well, and we have not. But I have a more complete squad than in previous games, so let's hope that we can really teach Bayern a lesson. Now he talks about Julian Nagelsmann, coach of FC Bayern. All respect goes to him, young coach. You guys know about RB Leipzig. He is a former coach of RB Leipzig. We faced him a lot in the Champions League. But anyway, Coach Christophe Galtier states he is a young coach who already has experience. He is very modern. We analyze Bayern a lot. They have identifiable game. We worked on Bayern's strong points and their weak points. It's a team that has weak points. As for whether I'll beat them tactically, that's not what the game is about. The actors are the players. We are prepared on Tuesday. We'll go over the details in the briefings, but after that, there is the reality of the game. We will see the story of the match, how the score changes, the circumstances, the substitutions. I'm not preparing for this match by telling myself that it's my German counterpart against me. It's Paris Saint-Germain against Bayern Munich. Then they asked him the final question about Kylian Mbappe, and he tells us Kylian Mbappe trained on Sunday individually and collectively today. I did not think he would train yesterday individually following discussions with the doctor and the sporting department. We made the decision that he can train this Monday. His return is positive. As for knowing if he will be on the team sheet, we are not sure. We will make an assessment on Tuesday morning. The first question will be asked to Kylian about how he feels, how he sees things. There will be a discussion with the medical staff. Kylian has done a lot of work to have the chance to be available. I do not know if he will be on the team sheet, on the bench to scare our opponents. If he is on the team sheet, he will be there to play. How long? I don't know. Then in the final thing, and then we'll get to our prediction, but the squad has been revealed. So let's look at the 22 players who will be going to the first leg of the round of 16 versus Bayern Munich. We have Hakimi, Kimpembe, Sergio Ramos, Marquinhos, Marco Verratti, Kylian Mbappe, Fabian Ruiz, Neymar Jr., Juan Bernat, Danilo Pereira, Sergio Rico, Vitinha, Nuno Mendes, Carlos Soler, Timothée Pembele, Lionel Messi, Bichiabu, Zaire Emery, who has been in great form, Ismail Harbi, Hugo Etike, Leter, and Gianluigi Donnarumma. This looks like a really strong squad, and I expect a lot from this squad. So now we will talk about my prediction. So as you guys know, we have been on real bad form lately, you know. Really bad form. We have been on really bad form. But you know what? I'm confident now that Mbappe is back, Messi is back, and then we have Neymar already. Hakimi is fit. Kimpembe is fit. I think coach will return. As for the lineup, I think he will return to a 3 at the back. If my editor is editing this, I want you to put up my lineup prediction. All right. And we're back. Anyway, talk about score prediction. I think 2-1. 2-1. We take a late 2-1 going into the second leg at Munich. 2-1. I'll take that all day. Well, that's about it for the preview and prediction of the first leg of Paris Saint-Germain versus Bayern Munich. We'll see you guys tomorrow after the game. Come on, Paris Saint-Germain. Don't disappoint me. Let's get this W. And until next time, talk Paris Saint-Germain out. Peace.